Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin.
And Native 454.
Be sure to follow us over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join a discussion over on Discord. Link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. Podcast character designs done by Demon Artie. Be sure to check her out over on Twitter at Artie Demon. She does amazing work. She does a ton of fan art, redesigns for She-Ra, a lot of original stuff. So be sure to check her out. Give her a like, a share, and a retweet. So the long-awaited She-Ra season 4, what we want to see. I didn't make this video earlier because I didn't know if we were going to get one.
I really doubted it, which was surprising when we saw the
actual trailer, and it's coming out in November. So these things were already made.
Yeah.
So there's nothing we can say or anything that anyone ever said from season 1 doesn't matter because all these things were already made.
Yes.
So they can't make adjustments. But since season 3 was so short and so nothing changed with a lot of the characters. Yes. So people like Seahawk, Mermista, Perfuma, they didn't do anything.
Nope.
So everything that we still want for them is in that previous video. So I'll just link to that video for them.
There was no growth. There's only growth for certain characters, but really people are just the same.
Did Frosta even talk?
Nope. She had that one episode.
Yeah. See, there's all those side characters. I guess the main characters is actual like development. So let's start with Glimmer. Because she had, I guess, she's forced to grow now since her mother died.
Yes.
Or everyone's saying, oh, she's trapped in between dimensions. Let's just say she's dead. Let it stick.
Let her die. You got it. There's got to be some risks in this show, and that was probably one of the safest risks because she wasn't a main character.
Yeah, it only meant something to Glimmer in the world of her life, not an actual show because she didn't do anything.
Exactly. Now she was like reigning queen, and we saw all these wonderful things that she was doing.
She went on missions.
Nothing. Didn't mean nothing.
So for Glimmer, she basically told her mom she was a coward and you're stupid and dumb and I'm cool and I do whatever I want. I never listen to you. And then she died. So that probably makes her feel like crap.
Yes.
I've been reading things on Twitter and stuff saying that she's going to be depressed at the beginning of the season, which is good.
I hope so.
She should be.
She should be.
And
even if she didn't say that thing, a passing of a parent is always hard.
Yeah.
Regardless if you had a good standing at the end or not.
Yeah, I know because she was awful to her mom. Mm-hmm. And so she's going to be forced into becoming queen way before she was ready.
Oh yeah, we're talking.
So people talking about coronation and stuff like that. But here's the thing: this is like a wartime coronation. There needs to be no celebration. No, it just needs to be whatever important people need to be there. Do. Here's the crown. You're queen. Okay, let's get to work.
Exactly.
If there's like an effing party or something. No.
It kind of reminds me of. I know it was kind of it could have been an okay movie. Independence Day, the new one, where the president dies and they're literally like, okay, well, we usher in the new president and his vice president sitting right there and everyone just salutes and goes back.
Because it needs to be like that because you're in the middle of war. And I guess they can, long the queen is dead, long live the queen. And but for Glimmer herself, I want her to be sad. I want her to feel bad for all the things she said to her mom. And I want that to be expressed in the actual show where she tells the other characters, I was so mean to my mom. Mm-hmm. Why was I like that?
Yeah.
And then everyone else is going to just shrug their shoulders like, well, you didn't have to be.
Yeah, exactly. And I would like to see more of a role of like, this is what a queen does. Maybe she stops fighting for a little bit.
Just do all the minutia.
And then maybe it shows like, well, maybe that's why my mom was being so defensive because she has a country to worry about, not just herself. Mm-hmm. Like with Glimmer, when she's going out there fighting, because, you have to worry about you. That's it.
But from what I've been reading from people on Twitter and things like that, but are we going to get Glimmer the Terrible where she's going to go on a warpath? I'm getting revenge for my parents, and I'm going to risk every soldier, every person, every place to get my revenge. So she can start making decisions that literally put villages at risk so I can destroy more of the Horde.
Okay, so be more military, more dominant than being people.
We don't need prisoner cells because we don't take any prisoners. Just kill everyone.
It could be. That would be an interesting take. Kind of like having a dark side, like that one season of Star Wars Rebels. How Ezra had that dark side. Maybe having her have that moment of like the darkness of like, I want revenge.
See, and that's the thing for Glimmer because she's going to try to replace her grief with anger, and you can't kill enough.
Yeah.
To heal your heart. It's impossible.
Exactly.
Kind of like, I know the Dark Phoenix movie was pretty bad, but when Magneto, when James was talking to him, he's like, how did you stop? Because I kept killing and kept killing and kept killing, and it never made me feel better. And one day I just stopped. Yeah. So I think Glimmer may have to get to the point to where, I crushed all these things, defeated all these battles, but my mom's still dead.
Exactly.
She's never coming back.
It's not going to change anything. And I hope there is that, because that'd be a good growth for that character. Because I know what we wanted in the new season, and we didn't get it. But this is a decent, I would say.
This is all right.
It's all right.
There's a forced growth there.
Yeah.
I wonder how Bo is going to react to if Glimmer takes that path of like, we're going to attack this part. Well, we're actually, we're 200 soldiers short. We need to we're going to attack because we're going to just keep attacking.
Yeah.
I wonder how everyone else is going to react. The whole Princess Alliance.
I hope maybe Bo would be defiant of her. It would be interesting. I know the show probably won't last super long, but if they actually became enemies, like in the court, like they just didn't like each other after what path she's been choosing, and Bo's like, no, we got to think of the people. And she's like, no, we need
because remember the time when they captured Catra and she was gonna like punch her in the face, and Bo's like, we're not like them, we are better.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. What if she's like, oh yeah, we captured some soldiers, well, throw them in the dungeon or something like that, and she's like, well, I thought we don't
doesn't matter,
they're
the enemy,
they
killed my mother.
Exactly.
Something like everything's gonna be about you killed my mom, and eventually that she needs to overcome that. It's everything that happened, but it was kind of more of a self-sacrifice, so there's a lot there that she doesn't know, but
all she knows is that she's gone. Yeah.
So hopefully Glimmer gets a lot of development in this season because she kind of has to. Mm-hmm. Maybe we talked a little about Bo. He needs to have a conflict with her.
Yes.
Because instead of just being her house slave, he needs to like make decisions instead of just letting her push him around.
Exactly. We need more of defiance because now it's going to be kind of a situation with Bo, which Catra and Scorpia had.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Where she's kind of like, I don't know if you should do that. You
yeah,
know?
I'll listen, sir. Yes, my queen. But he's also in the back of his mind. He's like, I don't like what we're doing.
Exactly. Because now, again, we're becoming like the Horde. Now we're becoming like, oh, well, might makes right. We're going to go down there, beat them, and then take what, So it's, there's that balance.
And on the good guy side, so it's just really just Glimmer. I guess let's talk about Adora. Adora, even though she's the main character, we're talking about her like she's a side character. At least she's done with Catra, you think?
I think that story arc is finally done.
I always brought up, like, how the hell is Catra even fighting She-Ra at all, ever, in any way? And people are like, oh, she was pulling her punches and not really fighting her because she still, like, cared about her. That look she gave her at the end, I'm assuming that means I'm done being your friend.
Yeah.
And next time we meet, I'm going to kill you.
Exactly.
And she needs to try to kill her. Not this whole, oh, join the good guys. I don't want that to happen.
And we all understand, like, in shows there's always scaling. Like, oh, we scale to the bad guy and stuff like that. But in this show, it's kind of the opposite. The hero is so much stronger.
Yeah.
You can't scale. You can't, like...
Catra's just a cat girl.
A cat girl.
Who has above average strength and agility. That's it. She-Ra can throw tanks around.
Can throw tanks. If she has even a tenth the strength of He-Man, she can move moons. Like, we're talking, like, extremely, like, punch, you disintegrate. Like, you literally turn to nothing.
But it's just, I don't know, they just made Catra can fight her for some reason.
And also, Adora, just capture her. If you're not going to kill her, that would
break her legs.
That would, break her legs.
She can't leave.
That would wreck the Horde.
Yeah, they would have nothing left.
They would have nothing because everything's riding on her. Why can't she see that? We saw that in season 1.
Here's the thing. With Adora, she's all so hung up about her past and everything. Does it matter?
No, it doesn't.
You're fighting a war and people are dying. Yes, you can go on this journey of self-discovery some other time. I guess understanding why Mara did what she did, I guess that could be useful for like, oh, what did the previous She-Ra do? Yeah. But it's really not that important. And they're just putting so much emphasis on, you got to learn about your past. And, who cares?
Exactly.
We two said it best. It doesn't matter what the circumstances of your birth. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. Or like in Empire Strikes Back. When his friends needed him, Luke said, you know what? I could do more training or I can go and do something.
Yeah.
And it's some of those moments where Adora
he made a decision.
And he's like, I'm going to go do something. Now, Adora's choosing kind of the other path where he's like, oh, I'm going to learn more about myself and train.
Yeah, meaningless stuff.
You don't really need to do that right now.
They didn't touch on with Light Hope, but the whole thing, like, oh, it's happening again and all that stuff. Do you think the planet, or there's like, it's a weapon of some kind?
I think it might be.
It's going to be like people have said this to me on my Discord, like it's a glass cannon. It's going to be this humongous, powerful weapon, but it can be destroyed easily. And you think that's going to be what they use to wipe out Horde Prime?
I think it might be. Like even before he even gets there.
Because there's no reason why Horde Prime doesn't just come in with bombers and just...
Yeah, just glass the planet.
Halo style.
And I think that's a good point. I think there might be some secret.
And I'm thinking why Mara did what she did is because Light Hope was going to use this weapon.
Yes.
And it was going to kill millions. But Light Hope's like, I killed millions to save billions.
Exactly. Kind of like Halo with the orbs.
What are the observators? Not the arbiters. I forgot what those little balls are.
But yeah,
the spark.
The spark.
Guilty spark.
Yeah, and then the Reclaimer, which was the guy. Yeah. So Reclaimer would be Adora being like, oh yeah, you use this and it'll kill everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all the people die, but in a couple million years, everything will come back. So what's the problem? Yeah, it doesn't see the bigger picture. I think Light Hope is that computer construct way of seeing things like, whoa, I see things in millions of years, not just in dozens.
And because like I said, I don't trust Light Hope.
No,
I really don't,
because she's a machine and she doesn't think like a person.
And also just her, sorry to say, just her name just gives you that line of like, don't worry, I'm a good guy, like I'm Light Hope,
I'm super good person, man.
Yeah, exactly thing. So no.
Everyone else on the good guy side, like we said, there's really nothing to talk about because they didn't do anything.
No, none of the other characters had growth, and I get mad at because like, oh, you made 2 moves that were great, but you forgot everyone else.
You forgot everyone else.
Could you imagine a show doing that, or like everyone just got left?
You don't have to imagine. It's in She-Ra.
Exactly right. It just boggles my mind. Like everyone would say that's horrible plot development that you left everyone behind and just moved 2 characters.
Yeah, two pawns forward.
Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15 Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.